Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Kumusta? Dito ba si Ma'am ano? Si Ma'am Brens? Wala siya, no? Kasi meron yun siya, medical. Wala pa ba siya? Okay. So I think dito naman tayo, quorum naman tayo. We have Ma'am Jen and Ma'am Minnie. Okay. We have also the end users are BAC as well as the UP procurement office, UPPO. Okay. So I think we can start to we can accept the people in the waiting room so we can start. Admit ko na sila. Okay, yes. True. Admit ko na yung nasa waiting room so that we can start. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, so I think we are all here. Okay ba yung audio ko dyan? Okay ba yung dating? Di ba siya choppy?
Yes, sir. Okay naman po.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so good morning. So today is August 31, 2021. And we will be holding the UP Mindanao BAC meeting for goods. The for the project updating upgrading of IT networks phase 2. And this is now the rebidding. Okay? So last time nag-failure of bid tayo kasi walang supplier na lahat ng supplier last time is na disqualify. So the purpose of this meeting, isa sa ating gagawin is i-clarify natin yung mga technical specs, no? Yung TOR isa-isahin natin and make sure na if you plan to submit, dapat na siya, yung in sync na siya or compliant siya doon sa binigay na technical specs. Okay? Medyo strict tayo diyan, kaunting discrepancy lang that would lead to eventual post disqualification. So I hope na it's also our goal na ma-award na ito so that we can start and we finish the project. Yeah. Okay, so please be advised that these online proceedings are in accordance with the GPPB Resolution 09-2020. This is also live in YouTube. Yes, live tayo sa YouTube. So, kung meron kayong, if you know someone is interested to watch it in YouTube, then you may share this link. Okay, meron pa palang nasa waiting room. So I'll just admitted them. Just wait for them to join. Okay, so but before we start, ano lang muna tayo yung usual na ginagawa natin. Yeah, kindly state your name. Of course, you're attending through Zoom. Location, so please do not be specific. So sabihin niyo lang kung anong region or anong area kayo. So for example, in my case, in Davao City. And then please say that you have received the agenda and can clearly hear and see the proceedings. I give my consent, and then you mention that you give your consent to be recorded. By the way, yung agenda pala natin, can anyone from the BAC Secretariat share the agenda? My acting meeting. I'll just enable the screen share. So we have only one item sa ating agenda, which is the pre-bid conference. Okay. Okay. So let me start. So I am Vladimir Kobayashi, attending through Zoom. Location is in Davao City. I have received the agenda and can clearly hear and see the proceedings. I give my consent to be recorded. So may I ask the members of the BAC who are attending through Zoom to please state for the record your name, that your location, you have received the agenda, you can see and hear the proceedings clearly, and that you give your consent to be recorded. You may also type your statements sa ating chat box.
Good morning. I am Dominica Dacera, BAC member, attending through Zoom and working from home here in Davao City. I have received the agenda and can clearly hear and see the proceedings. I also give my consent to be recorded. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. So let's have Ma'am Jen.
Good morning, everyone. I am Jen Quintero, BAC member. I am attending the meeting by Zoom from my residence here in Davao City. I have received the agenda and can hear the proceedings clearly. I also give my consent for this meeting to be recorded. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Let's have Ma'am Novi.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Novi Alviola. I'm attending this meeting through Zoom from here in Mintal, Davao City. I've read the agenda and can hear the whole meeting clearly. I also give my consent to be recorded. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. So we have also members from the BAC Secretariat. So Ma'am Marian is already statement here in the chat box. Same with Ma'am Joanne, and of course from the Ma'am Joanne and Ma'am Marian. Then we have also from the UP Procurement Office, Ma'am Attorney Tricia. Nandito na rin ang kanyang statement, and she is attending with Sir Nino and Sir Adi. Okay. Do we have also end user from the meeting? We have also, of course, from PWG, Sir Bob, and end user for our meeting. Kindly do the same. So end user natin is Sir Vic. Sir Vic. Sir Vic? Nakamute ka, sir. Okay, anyway, I will just come back to Sir Vic later. So we have also, of course, from TWG as well, we have Sir Cesar Stocado. Okay, and we have also suppliers attending today. So we have from Trends and Technologies. We have Trends and Technologies, Sir Ryan Andres, and we have also Everose Aliviado. Then we have also from Ma'am Nova Jane. What is your affiliation, Ma'am Nova?
Sorry, sir, forgot to put my my company, but I'm from
No
MDI.
worries. MDI, yes. Thank you.
Yes.
And then we have also from Microgenesis, we have Nelbert Tan, Sir Nelbert Tan, and Ma'am Janine Jelikami. We have also from Unicenter. So ito yung sila yung mga nag-bid last time din. So we have Christian Gonzalez. And we have also Winley Bourbon from Trends. Microgenesis, Sir Jamie Serrero. MDI, of course, Ma'am Nova. And Heidi Ipon from Trends. And then we have also from Micro D. Is this the same as Microgenesis or different?
MDI and Micro D, sir, is the same.
Hi, exactly. Yes, just confirming. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. So, Ma'am Rizal Lau. Okay. Diyan na ba si Sir Vic? Nakabalik na ba siya? Sir Vic?
Hello Vlad. Yes, sorry na off na ko akong
Microphone.
speaker. So we ka istorya good sa phone.
Sige sir, no problem. Kindly sir, state your name and your consent to be recorded.
Okay, I am Vicente Calag, end user, and then attending through Zoom. Location is at my residence here in Davao. I have received the agenda and can clearly hear and see the proceedings. I also give my consent to be recorded. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, so we have a quorum and I think na ano na ninyo yung ating agenda. Members of the BAC, may I ask if you want to add or delete anything from the agenda? If none, then we can approve and adopt the agenda. Okay, so I think the agenda is hereby approved and adopted. Okay, so let's now proceed to the item number 1. The only one item, which is the pre-bid conference. Okay, so I will share a short presentation lang. May I ask the supplier kung meron ba ditong supplier na first time mag-attend ng pre-bid conference. So I know yung ibang supplier is they already attended last time, so this will be fast na lang so that we can dedicate more time sa discussion doon sa technical specs, because doon sa technical specs doon nadadali ang mga bid natin, no? Kaya tayo nag-failure of bid last time. Okay, so very quick lang ito, and then I will proceed with that. I'll hand you over to the end user for the discussion of the technical spec. Okay, share lang muna ako. Okay, clear na ba? Klaro na ba yung ating slide?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So of course, alam niyo naman ang purpose ng ating pre-bid conference always. So meron ba dito, may I ask muna, meron ba dito supplier na first time niya nag-join ng pre-bid conference?
Sir, MDI po, first time for this bidding.
For this project, ma'am, no? But I think
Yes,
you already joined last time doon sa isa naming project.
Yes, sir.
No? Okay,
Yes po.
thank you. Okay, so of course the purpose of this is very important, eligibility, technical, financial, and of course, if you have questions and clarifications that you want to ask regarding the, of course, the eligibility, the technical specs, this is the right time to ask them para pag-submit ng inyong bid is perfect na siya. Okay? Okay, so of course, we invite you to bid. No? Yan yung aming goal. So upgrading of IT network phase 2. This is now rebidding. This quantity is 1 lot and the ABC for this project is of course 50 million. Okay, and the delivery period. The delivery period is 270 days upon approval of project management plan. And this project management plan should be submitted 15 days, okay, after the notice to proceed. Okay, so ito yung kumbaga timeline natin. Given meron na award, no? Tapos notice to proceed, you have given 15 days to submit your project management plan, and then 270 days to deliver the goods. Okay, so we have a requirement within 5 years from the date of submission of receipt of bids, a contract similar to the project. So meron dapat kayong project na na-complete, no, within 5 years from the date of submission of receipt of bids. Similar to this project. Okay, so I think you already know this, itong competitive bidding using non-discretionary pass or fail during opening of bids. Okay. Then you may write the BAC goods. If you have further information, or if you want to get further information, you may write us through this email, bacgoods.upmain@up.edu.ph. Okay. You may get the complete the bidding documents, 25,000, amount of 25,000. Okay, bidding documents may also be downloaded from the website. PhilJeps, you may download that there, and then the proof of payment preferably by facsimile or through email to backgoods.com. Okay, bids must be duly received. So ang ating deadline for the submission of bids is September 13, 2021 at 10 a.m. Okay, and late bids shall be automatically rejected. And then all bids must be accompanied by a bid security and any of the acceptable forms. So you can make a request for clarification until September 3. Okay. Then you may also, after that, we will issue a supplemental bid until September 16. So yung pinaka-end natin na pwede tayong mag-issue ng supplemental bid is September 6. Deadline is September 13. That also coincides with the opening of bids, which will be in September 30th. And bids will be open in the presence of the bidder's representative. And so dapat during the opening of bid, meron kayong bidder representative, and then you will give of course the password, no, for the opening of bids. And UP Mindanao requests that electronic copies of the bids be submitted to backgoods.upmin@up.edu.ph. Okay. And UP Mindanao reserves the right to reject any and all bids, declare a failure of bidding, or not award the contract in accordance with section. And then you may, of course, have information. Okay. Okay, so maybe I can turn you over now to the end user, Sir Vic, for the discussion of the technical specs. So mamaya ko na lang i-discuss yung eligibility and the technical and financial component of the bids.
Okay, thank you, Vlad. Clarification lang, no, if I remember it right, parang gi-move natin to September 14 dahil sa convocation. Tama ba?
Yes, tama pala. Okay, kasi ang nakalagay sa bidding docs kasi is September 13. So
Yeah.
we moved that to September 14 at 10 a.m. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for that clarification. Ano natin yan sa supplemental, sir? Supplemental bid.
Okay, good morning everyone. Makita na ninyo yung naka-display ngayon sa screen o yung presentation ko.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm trying to use slides kung if makita nyo rin yung transition ko from one page to another. This is page 1. Page 2, makita ninyo? Hindi.
On my answer, hindi pa siya nag-change to
Na change. Okay, dito na lang
Yun
ako
na.
So dito na ako sa Okay, so again, good morning everyone. Thank you for your time for joining this activity. So this project is upgrading of IT network phase 2. The ABC is 50 million. So to provide you with a background about the campus, no? So UP Main campus. Oops, sorry, bakit to nagka... Okay, so anyway, yung mga number 1, 2, 3, 4, yung numbered areas, these are the different buildings. So this is the admin number 0, and then School of Management, and so on and so forth. And then itong number 10, this is our proposed new data center, which will be in project phase 3. So yung phase 3 will include fiber optic cabling to these different locations. Itong red, ito na yung current location or current fiber optic connection ng university. So I'm showing here the campus to provide you an idea about our project. So the project component, it includes network design and configuration. So we'll have a 2-tier collapse core architecture phase 1 and 2-tier spine leaf architecture phase 2. This will be discussed in details by Bob. Then the other component is supply, installation, and configuration and testing of various ICT equipment, which is part
Sir
of...
Vic, excuse me, Sir Vic.
Yes.
Hindi siya naka-slide show, sir.
Wala lang na akong slideshow, Vlad, kasi
Okay, sige.
it will not be visible from the other end as I move from one slide to another. So
Sige, sir, thank you.
Okay, and then yung sa third part is structured cabling on various location. So in terms of specifications or the details, no? So the project aims to redesign, enhance, install UP Minerals cabling infrastructure, especially at CHSS. So we have... Okay, so these are the different areas, CHSS, and then we have CSM. We have CHSS Cultural Complex or Cultural Center, Sports Complex, and then Aruba access points that will be distributed in the entire campus. And then design, renovate the existing and new data server rooms of each building. Wait. Okay, so in terms of what are the specific items that are part of this project, it includes the following: fiber core switch, transceivers, 10G, 1GB, 25G, 100GB transceivers, is ACLC fiber patch, LCLC fiber patch, power supply for our existing HP E5500 switch, 24 ports core switch, 48 ports. Then we have for the cabinets, and we have UPS, multi-one internet load balancer, and then Aruba controller, and Wi-Fi wireless access points, and then hypervisor for three servers. Now, this is the items that where we're in the new network or the new equipment will be integrated with. So currently we have Palo Alto PA820 Aruba controller, E-Star servers for hypervisor, HPE 5500, and then we have Abus CCTV. Okay, so for the structured cabling, okay, so una we have the CHSS, and so where is CHSS? CHSS is actually dito sa building 0. Okay, so for those who have not visited UP Mindanao yet, it is a 3-story building, and per our estimate we need 180 nodes here for CCTV, for VoIP, for the LAN, and then kasi nandito yung mga classrooms, laboratories ng buong college. And then itong building number 3, this is the cultural center. This is approximately mga half kilometer by road, by foot from the admin building. So we also intend to install a cabinet data center dito to cater yung network dito na building. Okay. Now for the CHSS, just to give you an idea, sa ground floor, if for those who have been to UP Mindanao, ito yung nandito si Oble sa harap. So ito yung entrance, ito yung papasok ng building. Okay, so ito yung expected or identified mga nodes that we will be included on sa fiber optic as a structured cabling. And then sa second floor, for the VoIP of the second floor, these are the offices that we have identified to be installed with a VoIP system. And then sa CHSS second floor, so nandito rin yung mga faculty rooms, and then the library, office of the dean. And then for the VoIP of the second floor, we will also install to all faculty rooms. So just to give you an idea, the floor design of that area. Next is the CSM building. So CSM building it has 2 floors with approximately anong length doon? Mga more than 50, around 50 meters maybe. So we have identified 180 nodes here kasi yung existing nodes diyan sa network is already more than 15 years old, and we need to upgrade the network in that building. So just to give you an idea, ito yung entrance ng building. So to the right of the building, and then to the left, yung existing data center ng CSM is somewhere here at the second floor. Ito na lang, second floor. That is for the VoIP. So second floor, nandito yung ITO room. Then we need to have the structured cabling papunta dito sa mga offices at saka sa mga classrooms and computer laboratories. Okay. For the Karim building, so what we can at the moment, the construction of Karim 2 is ongoing. So the new building is 2 floor, but what we are I don't think we can start cabling on the new building since that is not yet turned over to the university. So we have identified 68 nodes here for CCTV, for VoIP, and for the end users and laboratory. And then for the sports complex, at the far west of the university. So we have identified 20 nodes. And then for the rest of the university, we have the Kalimudan, this one. And then we have here the HKC building. It's actually now the PPO. And then the CSM annex. Okay, so we have also identified 42 nodes. And then for the Wi-Fi access points, this will be distributed in the entire campus. So from east to west, from admin to building 12 and to the sports area. Now, for those who are not yet familiar about on the campus, you are free to visit our facilities to give you an overview of how our campus looks like. Now, if you have inputs for the technical specifications, your comments, suggestions, proposals will be reflected in the final terms of reference after our review, and this will be posted in the field jobs through a bid bulletin. And as I mentioned earlier by Prof. Vlad, that will be September. The new date is, I guess, I think September 4. Once we reflected yung September 14 as opening of bids. Now, for the for the two-tier collapse core architecture, kasi ganito yung plano namin. Once this, we want it that the network or say our infra is ready. Once this building number 10 is constructed, this will be our proposed main data center, and we want this data center to communicate with our current data center at the admin building. So for this part, I would like to turn over to Bob for to discuss about this part. Bob, please take over.
Yes, sir. Sir, pwede po ba na iba yung mag-display from PP or from back sa TWR para at the same time mag-edit din ako kung merong comments dito sa
Okay, I will stop share. Okay, anyone from the PPO for SPMO for the terms of reference? Is Jenny around? Hello, anyone from the secretariat, please? Hazel, are you around?
Yes, sir.
Sino maka-assist ng secretariat to
Okay,
project the terms of reference while Bob will do the discussion and recording of concerns from the bidders.
Okay, sir.
Yes, good morning. Marinig na ako, sir.
Yes, okay, go ahead, Bob.
Sir, we will start the review. I think na discuss na ni Sir Vic yung mga background po ng project po. So we will proceed on the by the way, since nandito na rin tayo sa background, why not gawin na lang natin interactive by entry na lang po. So sa entry number 1 po, meron po bang question ang mga supplier regarding this? The entry number 1 is about design and configuration of the university network for the 2-tier collector architecture for phase 1 and 3-tier architecture for phase 2. Configuration file will be saved and backup. Meron ba tayong question po from the supplier? Sir, marinig po ba ako ng supplier?
Marinig from the hello mga suppliers, please raise your hands or thumbs up if you hear Bob.
Yes, sir. Loud and clear, sir. Microgenesis Davao.
Sige. Thank you.
Wala pa tayong problem from each supplier po with item number 1 po. Let us proceed to item number 2, supply installation and configuration of multi-1 load balancer, fiber core switches, PoE edge switches, Wi-Fi controller, and Wi-Fi access point, and network cabinet, including the UPS. This pertain to the new item to be purchased po. Then item number 3, installation, configuration, integration of existing ICT equipment, such as the firewalls, the PA820 and PA500. Wi-Fi, including the existing Wi-Fi controller, and also the existing access point. The access point is model 215, and the existing controller is 7205. And VIP server, Yasta S300, and its IP phone, including the CCTV server of BOSS and existing switches and servers. Sa table is yung po yung mga existing ICT equipment namin. So basically ang ina-expect namin sa winning bidder with regards sa integration, since yung mga equipment is assigned to a specific VLAN, so we expect na ma-connect sila sa expected VLAN po niya para for it to work po. And also the routing of the traffic. So wala pong question dito with regards with item number 3 from the supplier po. Or sir, why not we start with questions muna, sir? Then kung meron silang mga questions po, sir, for clarification. I think kasi the idea is nabasa na kasi nila tong TUR, sir.
Yeah, okay, so anticipating that you have already read the document, so it's time we could now receive, we are now open for questions and answer.
Medyo mahaba kasi yung TUR, 65 pages, baka maubos kung
Ipakita lang yung changes, Bob, from the previous at saka with this, kung mayroon mga minor changes.
Or discuss ko na lang yung major changes, sir. The major changes from our previous TUR, although meron tayong new player from MDI, is that we included a new Aruba controller to be a redundancy or failover sa existing namin na Aruba controller. Yan po yung isa sa major. Another major changes is we added 100 notes for the existing 550 nodes. With that regards, yun yung dalawang major changes namin, additional nodes. So, sa nodes kasi, affected yung number of switches. Pero sa number of switches, we just upgraded, I think, 124 ports na POH switch to a 48 ports na POH switch. So, domino effect kasi, so mag-increase din yung mga anything components ng structured cabling po. So,
Okay,
yun lang po
comments
yung...
from the suppliers? Clarification?
Question from Trends.
Yes, please go
Yes
ahead.
po.
Yung for the hypervisor, ilang servers po yung count? 6 servers po yung i-convert to VM or 3?
Based on sa TR po namin, is meron kaming existing na 4 na servers na lalagyan ng hypervisor. Then we will decide on the 28M kung magdadagdag kami ng 2 servers. So 4 yung sure na lalagyan, then 2 yung wala pa po.
Okay, sir. Pero same specs lang din yung hypervisor as before, as previous bid, sir, no?
Actually, we have modified the hypervisor po. We trimmed down the specification. Nasa TOR po. Ang tanong ko po, na-receive nyo naman po yung updated TOR po from the Peljet po, ma'am, di ba?
Yung nasa ano po? Yung nasa... yes, sir, I believe, sir, na receive po. Yung naka-separate word file po ba yun siya?
Ano po, I think ang makasasagot is yung from the
BAC
PPO po.
Secretariat.
Opo.
Sige, sir, hingi lang kami if ever.
And yung to verify, nag-send din po ako ng mga copy sa mga suppliers sa yung na-post po.
Some more clarification?
Hello, sir. Jamie from Microgenesis po.
Yes, please.
Yes, sir. Clarify ko lang yun sa existing AP nila. Dun sa TOR kasi magkaiba yung nakalagay dun sa table ng existing ICT equipments, pati dun sa may renewal ng foundation care. Yung nasa existing ICT is 205, AP 205, then dun sa foundation care is AP 215.
Ano po, check natin na. Yung existing AP po namin is 215 po, ma'am.
Okay, sir.
Saan po na specific na entry po sa TOR yung parang may conflicting po?
Yun sa ano, sir, sa existing ICT equipment. Yun sa medyo una, sir, sa page. Yung after, sir, nung number 3.
Ito po, yung S3PT8PE.
Yung sa ano, sir, sa table po. Yung sa unang page, sir.
Sa table tayo. Task po tayo.
Yung may mga list ng existing. Ayan, sir.
AP.
Ayan, sir, may AP 205.
Okay. Sige po, we will modify it po.
Okay,
So,
thank
215
you.
po.
Questions?
By the way, take note lang din tayo dyan sa quantities, no? So, importante na yung ano siya, the quantity must be at least dyan sa binigay. So, kung for example, nakaano siya, isang pack, then it has like 20, then pakilagay na lang na 20 yun siya. Instead of just saying isang pack siya consisting of 20. Okay? And by the way, may I ask yung mga previous natin na nag-bid, na nag-post disqualify lang, meron questions regarding doon na nag-fail sila, nag-ano sila, na post disqualify sila ng mga concerns. I think you received naman yung ano namin reply. So kung meron kayong clarification regarding the TOR, I think this is the right time. Then,
Meron pa ba pang mga clarification po? From the supplier?
Yes, sir. Jamie po ulit, sir, from Microgenesis.
Yes po.
Sir, yung foundation care kasi natin, sir, is as per checking, naka-on-site.
Opo, opo.
Yes, sir. From ano, no? Hindi kasi pa sure from kung merong on-site sa provinces, pero for Metro Manila lang kasi ang alam ko, no, na meron yung on-site. So, I'm not sure with the provinces. So, can we consider to change this one to just next business day exchange na walang on-site?
Ano pong different ng on-site at saka next business day po?
Yung ano lang, sir, yung with or without on-site. So, hindi si principal yung pupunta para mag replace or mag nung mga parts na i-exchange natin. So if we could consider, sir, na walang on-site kasi baka hindi available to with the with Davao.
Can we ask the other supplier kung di-save po ba kayo ng assessment?
Yes, yes sir, sa trend sir, I agree sir kasi when comparing din with Cisco, usually sa Manila lang po talaga yung on-site, and then ma-amend lang yung support services natin, tie up with the partner, with the bidder. Since may certified engineer naman yung bidder, pwede sila mag-serve for the on-site support. Pero yung naka-tie up na support services with the equipment mismo is usually next business day lang.
At ang ganito kasi yung gusto namin, ma'am. So what I believe is yung on-site is from the foreign, parang foreign technical or something yung ibig sabihin niyo po. Not within the supplier personnel po.
Di din siya gaano feasible sir kasi sir, yung mga depot din natin for kunyari may nasira na switch, ang depot din ng mga equipment is galing pa ng Manila or sometimes galing pa sa labas. So hindi pa rin talaga siya yung immediate na on-site. Yun din talaga ang challenge dati pa pag dito sa Davao sir, compared kung sa Manila, mabilis doon ma-achieve talaga yung on-site na mabilis na support sa Manila compare dito sa Davao kasi medyo remote. Honestly, medyo remote din talaga tayo dito sa Davao.
Kasi from my research po kasi yung next business day, remote technical support lang po kasi yung included po. So, paano natin po magkaroon
kasi sir, naka-tie up. Yun na yun, sir. Yun yung sir, yung best effort natin na yung supplier, yung mag-on-site. Tapos, tie up siya with the principal for remote support or for replacement if ever. Pero may mag-on-site pa rin sa amin talaga sa supplier, sa winning bidder. Yun pa yung pinaka-immediate na magagawa. Tapos, kahit medyo pupuntahan ng engineer kagad on-site pero galing sa supplier pero may help naman directly from principal, from HP to do the troubleshooting and diagnosis sa issue.
I understand po, ma'am. Pero paano natin ma-rephrase po na dito kasi the idea kasi dito kaya on-site yung namin nilagay kasi there are cases and meron din kami experience na hindi pinupuntahan po talaga kami kasi sabi yung support na nakuha lang namin is next business day. So remote technical support lang talaga maibigay nila. So ano po yung pwede natin mailagay na provision na talaga mapupuntahan yung may pupunta talaga sa amin dito.
So in other words, with your comments, with the comments earlier, how would you like us to restate yung provision na yun? Janine, or sino yung isa kanina?
Pwede yung we normally sir, arrange it as na yung supplier ang magre-render ng on-site support na naka-tie up sa services na naka-provide for the project. So, dapat may kunyari may 24/7 service desk si supplier para in case may problem, matatawagan, tapos mapapuntahan ka agad ng engineer.
So yung supplier will address, parang ganun ba?
Yes, sir.
Wala tayong local support? Wala from ano?
Yun na yun siya, sir, yung local support directly from the supplier. Kaya nga, yun din yung reason na nagpapa-certify si Aruba ng mga engineers para kami na mismo yung may skill set para mag-support sa mga end users. That's why we have our own certified engineers para
with that, wala problema yung questions niyo kanina earlier na on-site. Paano natin i-restate yun in the revised bid doc?
Yun, sir, I would suggest na supplier must have 24/7 service desk to render on-site support to UPMIN in case of the trouble with the equipment or downtime. Sir, mapapuntahan ka agad, sir.
So that is basically on-site, di ba?
Yes, sir. If necessary, sir. On-site talaga yun siya. Pero sometimes we do initial diagnosis muna ng remote. Tapos kung hindi na po kaya, yun po, tatakbuhan na po ng engineer.
Okay, we will take note the comments raised earlier. So any other comments?
Yun lang, sir. Maganda din yung point na ni-raise up ni taga Micro dyan kasi you'll be paying na on-site support na hindi naman marerender ng Aruba. Might as well, let's go na lang with the next business day. Tapos naman din yung partner or supplier to do the on-site services. Tandems siya with the services din ni Aruba, diretso.
Yung next business day, that is different from 24/7, di ba? Kasi yung 24/7, it means right there and then there is a
yes, sir.
support.
Yes, sir. Tama, sir. Dapat yung supplier mismo, may may kakayahan sila na to provide the support aside from the support with the principal or Aruba.
Okay, we will take note of that, no?
Ma'am, may clarification lang po ako. With that provision po, enough po na hindi na yung ma-question. Kasi ang worries naman namin kaya ginawa namin on-site kasi there are cases na baka sa technical part na sabihin nila may mga technical support na sasabihin nila na, sir, sorry sir, hindi kami pwede mag-on-site kasi yung inabail nyo lang po is next business day. Yun lang po kasi yung worry namin. Kaya talaga sinigurado na namin na on-site. Kasi gusto namin masigurado na although next business day, merong provision na talaga na alam naman natin na yung mga foundation care galing talaga yan sa hindi galing sa inyo po sa supplier, galing po yan mismo sa, for example, sa Aruba na sila mismo ang magto-support po. Then yun lang kasi yung worry namin, ma'am. Baka dahil next business day, which is doon sa specification ng next business day is nakaspecify talaga kasi na remote technical support. So basically, ang mangyayari, remote technical support siya, pero kayo ang magko-communicate, di ba? Sa brand mismo. Then yung personnel ng supplier, siya na po yung mag-on-site. Pero wala ba tayong magiging technical problem with that with regards sa license sa foundation care? Baka kasi may ibang magsabi na hindi pwede sir kasi itong foundation care remote lang talaga. Kahit personnel namin hindi pwede pumunta diyan kasi remote. Ganun lang kasi yung parang worry namin.
Sige sir, we'll check na lang din po on our end din para parallel kung ano po talaga yung marerender na services nitong foundation care next business day on site. Kasi we assume din talaga na may engineer ni Aruba mismo yung pupunta sa site. Tapos with the challenges ngayon, especially na pandemic, hindi lang namin sure kung realistic din talaga na may makakalipad ka agad from wherever the engineer is. Whereas compared kung local supplier, yung may engineer mismo na makakatakbo. Then I believe kung partner naman yung yung supplier with the kunyari itong Aruba, partner siya with Aruba, they are allowed to check the equipment and do the initial troubleshooting.
Kasi yung nakikita ko kasi kung pwede palang ganun, ma'am, pwede na rin kami hindi kumuha ng foundation care kung pwede namin ilagay sa provision namin na yung local engineer ng supplier ang mag-aayos po. Kasi parang nakikita kong dilemma kasi.
Okay, we will take note of that, no? Yung mga ganon. And then I think an important concern is also yung contract with personnel. Mayroon tayong observations doon, Bob, no, na walang perma ang hired personnel or walang not notarized.
Ayan po sir, yan po yung parang pinaka-importante yata with regards with the Aruba at saka Palo. Can all suppliers ba makasupply po ng yung mga engineers within their company na on opening of bid, meron na po yung tao? Or kung hindi nila kaya, then we will decide na on yung tao is on the implementation na po kukunin nila po sa.
Comments from the supplier?
I think dapat mag-open up na yung mga supply with regards with that. Kasi isa yung sa reason na one of the supplier is Madikyo. So, from now, kung hindi pala kaya, then i-open up na nila kasi it will limit the number of suppliers na maging eligible po.
Sir Bob, good morning from Trends, Ryan. Sir, ang concern nyo lang for the certification is must be employed, no, currently with the supplier, no. That's why we need to be present yung mga certified na yon during the opening of bids. Tama ba?
Bali, dalawa yung document na dapat ipakita, sir. Na first, yung mga certification nila.
Mhm.
Second, yung certification for their employment po.
Tama, tama.
Opo.
And yes, sir, actually, to verify na yung engineer is certified with the company, you need to have, di ba, yung certificate of employment. I don't know if
Opo.
andun ba yung we need to have a SSS or something na mga mga ano nila.
Ang nailagay lang po namin dito sa TOR is dapat po is submission of certification or licenses are during the bid opening. Must attach certificate of employment or contract of services during the bid opening po. Yun po yung provision po. Certificate of employment or contract of service.
Yes, sir. That's why I actually questioned this last time. If aside from the certificate of employment, are you requiring document na magpo-prove that they are with the company? Like for example, at least a year SSS contribution or mga ganon?
Actually, wala naka-specify sa TOR. Yung contract lang po.
Yes, sir. If may suggest, pwede din ganon. At least to verify in your end that engineer or certified personnel is really unemployed of that specific supplier.
Pwede naman po. Pero ang question kasi namin is, lahat ba ng suppliers can abide with that provision na during opening of bid, meron na yung tao?
Sa kami, sir, pwede naman. Pero ang dilemma ko lang dyan is, how will you know that the certain person na nag-attend ng bidding is really connected with that particular company?
Yes, sir. Walang, with regards sa, for example, sa inyong case, sir, I think makaka-provide naman talaga kayo with during the opening of bid.
Yes, sir. Pwede naman pa-attend namin through Zoom during the opening of bid.
So, ang tinatanong ko yung sa ibang supplier po, kung kaya ba nila yan na provision po.
Hello, good morning. Good morning, Sir Bob. Liv from MDI. Can you hear me, sir, no?
Yes,
Yes
Leif,
po.
go ahead.
Sir, ano lang po, good morning, Sir Vic and Sir Bob ulit. Yung, about sa, pwede itong JB, di ba, joint venture, if ever, example, kami, wala kaming certain personal talaga na gano'n na yung certificate, tapos, pwedeng joint venture, di ba? If pwede, para, yun naman yung point sa tanong ni Sir Bob, di ba? Para kung eligible ba lahat ng para madaming makakasali na vendor.
Yes, pwede actually on joint venture, but there are also requirements with the partners that and the partners should also comply with the requirement. Di ko lang memorize yung yung requirements ng partner. Hindi ko memorize yung yung mga complete details of the requirements. I understand they are also required to submit the eligibility requirements and other bid docs.
So kung pwede joint venture, sir, hindi pwedeng gaano katagal duration dapat ng isang ka-joint venture namin? Example, actually on the spot namin kukunin yung si JB para to comply lang the requirements. Pwede pong ganun, sir?
Pwede, I think so. May I hear from Attorney Tricia kung if you can share with us some issues related to your joint venture. Attorney.
Sir, pag sa joint venture lang, lang po, both corporations po ng joint venture will submit the documents pa rin po. And then po, sa financial component, kung sino po yung principal, kunyari po, ang nagbigay, Company A, Company B. So, kunwari po si Company A po ang nagbigay ng NFCC, si Company A rin po ang magbibigay ng AFS, nung mga, yung, iniisip ko po kung ano pa yung mga financial component. So, lahat po ng financial component, sir, dapat po kung sino po nagbigay nung NFCC report, siya rin po magbibigay nung lahat ng financial component part po. Ganun po ang mangyayari.
Okay, thank you, Attorney.
So, yun lang po, sir. Be careful lang po dun sa mga documents na isasubmit pag joint venture.
Thank you.
Okay po. Thank you.
Okay, salamat, Leaf. Other questions?
Actually, sir, hindi pa natin nasasagot yung question talaga, sir, kung during the opening of bid ba meron dapat tao or during the implementation na po
Hindi.
mag-hire ng tao po.
Yun ang question natin sa mga bidders, di ba? So, yun ang nakastipulate sa atin during sa bid docs natin. We stipulated that it will be during the opening of bids. Now, we are asking the bidders if there are no constraints on that aspect.
For trend, sir, wala naman, sir. Well, okay with that
Okay, good.
point.
Sir, question lang, sir, with regards sa trends, sir. Kasi last time hindi po kayo naka-bid po due to some eligibility issue. Then ngayon po na-resolve na po ba yung eligibility niyo po?
Yes, sir. Actually, it's just for the financial, di kasi lumabas on time yung audited financial. So it takes about, after the bidding, it takes 2 weeks to, so far okay na po.
Dapat 2020 yung audited financial.
Yes, sir. Vlad, na pa namin nahabol.
Okay,
It's okay na po. Yeah.
The more bidder, the better.
Yes, sir. The more
Sir,
bidder.
regarding dun sa yung sa certified na sa Aruba, with us kasi, sir, as of the moment talagang we have sir, mga dedicated na Aruba personnels but certified not yet. But we plan, sir, if you allow na once awarded, saka po kami mag-hire if that's okay.
So you're suggesting that it will be done during the opening of bids, project implementation?
Yes, sir, Vic, if it's okay po.
Sige, i-review namin i-review namin with my team. We will consider that we will study your proposal, your ano. So what company again it is?
MDI, sir.
Nova
po from MDI. Yes,
Okay.
sir. Thank you, Sir Vic.
Ano po yung company na the same case po ng MDI po?
How about sa ibang company? Unicenter, sino pa itong iba?
Hi, sir. Good morning. Christian, sir, from Unicenter.
Hi, Christian. Walang problema sana on that
Para sa
aspect?
amin, sir, wala namang problema. Matanong ko lang, sir, kasi sa akin lang is napansin ko lang for this project is kasi most projects na join na namin, sir, is merong mga safety officer for safety purposes lang po. Sa akin lang naman, suggestion lang yun po kung required ba para sa project na to.
So you are suggesting, suggestion mo is that, or based on your experience, mayroong safety engineer?
Yes, sir. Safety officer po na certified by DOLE. Kasi may mga sir, may mga installation tayo ng may maakyatan, sir, sa mga bubong. Kasi ngayon, sir, si DOLE, sir, nagre-require na ng mga safety officer eh.
Okay, we will take note of that and study this further. How about sa ibang company, Ma'am Averos, from what company? Do you have comments, questions?
Trends, sir.
Trends. May concern pa kayo? Ma'am Cherry? Ma'am Grace?
Sa Pronet, sir. Meron bang Pronet dito na
JB
question,
Audio?
sir?
Questions? Yes, please.
Christian from Microgenesis. Regarding, sir, dun sa renovation of data center,
Yep.
can we have a more detailed scope about that line item?
Sige sir. Bali sir, with regards with the renovation, included kasi dito is yung structured cabling. So sa structured cabling, merong bagong data cabinet, either 48U, 42U or 24RU. So considering mag-install tayo ng cabinet, so kailangan yung location is be adapt for that installation po. Then kasama dyan, for example, merong mga rooms na meron na pong existing mga cabinet. So basically, i-renovate natin yan using the new data cabinet po. So the idea is para pong walang downtime, in parallel po natin i-implement yung data cabinet as is muna yung existing. Then once matapos na yung structured cabling sa bagong cabinet, then we will install new switches, then i-transfer natin pwede natin i-transfer ng mga switches po sa bagong data cabinet. Then kasama na rin po yung parang alignment po ng dating cabinet po. At saka housekeeping po ng mga structured cabling na luma po. So basically po, yun po yung ibig sabihin ng renovation po.
Okay, sir. What do you mean, sir, by housekeeping po? Does it mean ba yung decommissioning nung existing na nakalatag?
Opo.
Can you give us, sir, yung floor plan, sir? Meron ba kayo or any inventory per building yung mga i-decommission natin para ma-identify natin yung quantity ng mga hatake na kabel?
Nandun naman po yun sa TOR po, yung layout po. Pero yung number of node for decommissioning, masyadong konti lang po yun, sir. Mga in every building, mga 15, 20 lang po. Sa mga malalaking building po. 15 to 20. Yung mga structured cabling lang po. Saka yung kadalasan, mga bagong building, wala na po i-housekeeping po. So basically, yung may housekeeping lang is
CSM.
sa CSM po.
CHSS.
Saka sa CSSS, baka pwede na hindi i-housekeeping. Gamitin na lang po natin, sir, sa embedded kasi sa building yung existing na structured cabling. Kumbaga, nasa loob mismo ng wall. So, sa amin, pwede na ang CSSS building, pwede na po natin hindi siguro i-housekeeping. Gamitin na lang po natin for analog signal, like sa mga if there is a need for direct na mga PLDT phones.
By the way,
Sir Bob,
yeah.
Pwede kaya sila mag-ano dyan, Sir Vic? Mag-visit dyan para makita nila yung mga
yes,
building.
pwede.
Mas iba kasi yan, nakita mo talaga tsaka na-feel mo.
Yeah.
Sir, okay ba kayo doon?
Yes, sure.
Sige. Mag-schedule na lang siguro. Sino yung nagtanong?
Sino ba yung
Christian ba yan? Christian?
Yes, sir. Okay, thank you po. Noted po.
Sir Vlad, kailan pa nga yung last day of posting for bid bulletin po?
So yung supplemental natin is September 4 tayo.
Okay, so mga
September 4. September 7. 7, sir. Yung clarification is until September 4, tapos supplemental bid is September 7.
Okay po.
So for those who would like to visit the campus, we just advise us, or kung pwede, we can set a day for that, Thursday or Friday. And then if you have clarifications, you can send, if you have further clarification na hindi nyo ma-express today, then you can send those clarification by writing. And our response to those clarifications will be posted nandoon sa, or yeah, yung response will be posted through the bid bulletin para equal footing yung lahat for the opening of bids.
Sir, meron lang ako inquiry with regards to, meron bang taga-Pronet po dito ngayon sa
Ay,
Baby?
hello sir, good morning po. Yes sir, si Cherry po ako sir from Pronet dito sa main office sa QC.
Bali ma'am, ang balikan lang natin yung about sa yung mga Palo Alto na personnel po.
Correct, sir.
Kasi,
actually, sir, yan po ang i-raise ko. Sorry kasi inano ko pa po kasi, sir, question ko pa po muna sa head kasi namin. Yan, sir, yung i-question ko rin po.
Kasi para magkaroon lang kami ng survey kung ilan yung mga company po na hindi maka-commit with that
yes, sir.
supply. Para at least in our discussion with sir Vic, meron na kaming idea po.
Yes, sir. Sir, yes pa.
With that regard po, makakomply po kayo ma'am during opening of
sir,
bid?
Sir, ganito po, ang i-request po sana namin sir during opening ng bid, yung mga certification po kasi in our side po kasi is mag-hire po kami ng specific person na meron po talagang capabilities sa nababa, engineer po for Palo Alto. So ngayon po, mag-hire po kami for Palo Alto na talagang yun ang maibibigay namin na right person for this project. So ngayon, kaya po from the past po na bidding, hindi po kasi siya naka-sign kasi pag sinay na po sir ng person, nung i-hire namin, ibig sabihin sir is ipipay na po namin siya. Yung parang binding na po with contract to them.
So what you are suggesting ma'am is that yung mga certification will be presented during the project implementation?
Yes, correct po sir sana. Yes sir. Kasi
Sige.
we will submit naman po yung proper documentation during the implementation na po. Kung sino po yung proper na personnel na pwede naming ilagay or na certified engineer for that project po na kakailanganin po talaga.
Okay, we will take note of your comments ma'am and pag-aralan namin and we will include that one.
Sige sir, thank you po sir, thanks.
Thank you. Bob, can we schedule our availability if somebody will visit from the bidders? Pwede kaya Thursday? Kasi
pwede, sir.
para mayroon pa silang time to write their clarification hanggang Sabado. So is Thursday okay?
Mas maganda sir, mas earlier kasi para 7 kasi yung last day of for bid bulletin.
Tuesday man ta karon. Tuesday man ta karon. So ugma, are you available ugma?
Pwede man sir, mag-swap lang ni Chris na kung merong mag-commit bukas.
Okay, from the side of the bidders, will somebody from your end will visit the campus tomorrow? Or which day is your most convenient day? Ugma or bukas or Thursday?
Sir Vic, sorry, the agenda for the visit is site survey or
yeah, for those who would like
discussion?
to conduct an ocular inspection
okay.
of where this data center will be, just to provide an overview kung paano yung layouting dyan, etc. So sa mga willing mag-visit, then we will make ourselves available and
Actually,
we
sir,
offer Wednesday or Thursday.
Based sa assessment na ko sir is naka-visit naman si Trends dati o si Micro.
Yeah, it's only for those who are interested to visit.
So kung gusto nila mas mag-follow up, then mas better.
Yeah.
Kung
I think
meron pa
Ma'am Cherry is raising her hand.
Yes sir, opo. Sorry po sir, pahabol po ulit na question.
Yeah,
Sir,
sure.
possible po kaya kami makahingi ng mga serial number ng mga existing equipment natin? Possible po kaya yun?
Pwede po.
Yun sir, yun lang naman po yung additional question ko. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay, mayroon pang pahabol na questions kasi I understand
Yes,
that
sir.
BAC Chair Vlad still have PowerPoint to present.
Sir, question lang, quick lang from
Yes.
Threads. Sir Bob, Sir Vic, regarding dun sa a cabinet for 28 RU, ang requirement kasi natin is vertical cable manager, no?
Opo.
So, given kasi na 600 lang yung niya, width, parang alanganin yung cable organizer na 5 inches by 12 inches.
Okay, sir. Sa 24 RU yan, sir, no?
22 RU. Yes, sir. 22 RU.
May I ask the other supplier kung meron din kayong ganong difficulties with the vertical cable manager?
Kasi ang offering namin supposed to be is 800 width na lang just to cater the vertical organizer. Kung horizontal, wala tayong issue, pero vertical kasi required.
Teka lang, sa check natin yung cabinet. I think pareho naman yung width ng 42 at saka 24.
So, sir, 600 mm dimension.
I see.
1187 by 600. So, height niya is 1187. Width is 600 mm.
Ay, nakita ko na po.
So, ang revision natin nito is either 800 mm or we'll go with horizontal cable manager for the 2024 RU.
Sige po. We will check on the sa model po.
Sige, sir.
Mas maganda po, sir, if you can email us with your recommendation.
Sige, sir. Sige, sir. And also 12 inches, masyadong maano, sir. Yung deep niya na 12 inches is actually for open bay rack masyadong maano. It's too deep for 12 inches. Anyway, I'll email na rin siya for my inquiry.
Okay, thank you, Ryan. We will take note.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
of your comments. Anything else from the supplier? Okay, Jamie, please.
Sir Vic, okay lang, Sir Vic. We can entertain kung mayroong mga tanong. No problem.
Nag-raise kasi kanina si Ma'am Jamie, binaba.
Hello, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Do you have ano?
Yes, sir. Doon tayo sa part, sir, ng sa open source or sa third-party portal server, sir. Can we use yung natin, sir? Yung native captive portal natin sa controller?
Bob, paki-response na, Bob?
Actually, mas prefer namin yung third party po. In the event na magkaroon ng problema, pwede naman po open source yung gagamitin niyo po. So, since open source, wala siyang cost po.
Ayun, sir, yung concern ko lang kasi dito, pati si Aruba does not have, yung document if compatible siya sa open source captive portal, yung natin, controller. Kaya, yung suggestion ko sana, or yung recommendation is just to use the native captive portal.
Kasi yung
yes, sir.
Based naman sa assessment namin, meron naman po siyang radius. Nagka-support naman po ng radius server yung controller po. So, walang problem po sa open source.
Ayun, sir. Ask ko lang din yung ibang bidders, no, kung meron silang clarification.
I assume from Trends, I assume yung captive portal is care of UP Mindanao? Or sa amin po ba yung captive portal?
Sa inyo pa po. Bale, yung captive portal is means of authentication po ng mga Wi-Fi user po.
Sa amin pala. Yun, sir. I agree with ma'am na let's use the available na features ni controller. per captive portal instead na mag-separate baka hindi din gagana.
Ito ma'am, if you can configure the captive portal to use external database po, hindi yung existing database po ng controller po. Kasi yung problem natin eh, kung na masira si controller, then ubos lahat yung internal databases natin. Kaya kailangan namin ng third party po para in the event masira si controller, hindi madadama yung database for the users po.
With the new design, sir, naka-HA naman din tayo with the controller and it's very unlikely naman din na sabay yung dalawang controller na magda-down.
Ayun nga yung isa ring problem, ma'am eh. So, since SA siya, then paano yung pag-resolve ng databases po ng mga end user po?
Yun lang din, sir. Best practice din lang po dapat na mag-backup tayo ng mga database para in the event na may mangyari, at least may copy pa tayo sa setup.
Kasi yung base sa captive portal na local po, nasa flash memory lang kasi yun po, naka-reside po. So, yun yung problem. Kung magkaroon ng problem sa flash memory, then wala na rin po.
Okay, some more? Mayroon pang questions?
Hello, sir. Jamie po ulit from Microgenesis, sir.
Yes, Jamie.
Ayun, sir, regarding naman po sa extended service natin, sir, sa POR, referring po ba tayo dito, sir, sa same pa din na na yung foundation care natin na 3 years next business day. So, same item lang ba sila, sir? Or are we referring to another dito? Yan, sir, yung F at G. Are they referring, sir, to one item or magkaiba pa sila, sir?
Paki-check, Bob.
F and G po. Magkaiba yan, ma'am. Yun yung parang wala pa na-revise namin. Yung old pa yung na next business care sa course sheet po. So, we will revise it po. Pero saka na namin i-revise once maka-decide na kami kung next best day ba or on-site po ang we will avail po.
Okay, sir. Ano siya? Supposedly, referring siya to one item. Ganun ba, sir?
Opo,
Pero hindi...
dapat.
Okay, sir. Pero ayun lang, sir. Just to reiterate lang na baka kasi walang on-site na i-offer si Aruba to Davao. Kaya yung recommendation sana ng bidders is to remove na yung on-site.
Yes, ma'am. Pero wala naman kasing problem, ma'am. Ang gusto lang namin malaman, ano po dapat ilagay namin na provision na dapat binding yung local supplier po na sila mag-on-site instead of the vendor po from the vendor mismo ang mag-on-site po. Kasi yung idea is dito sa foundation care, yung vendor po ang mag-on-site, di pa po, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Then, ang gusto niyo po next business day, which is kung sa vendor part, remote technical support na po ang may bibigay nila. So, paano natin, ano po ilalagay natin na provision na see to it na yung local supplier, yung tao ng local supplier, hindi yung vendor ang mag-on-site po. Yun lang po yung kasi ang purpose ng next business day for in your cases kasi for example, yung tauhan nyo po, hindi niya talaga kaya i-resolve yung problem. So, doon mismo siya kukuha ng technical support from the vendor po, di ba? Tama
Yes,
po
sir.
ba, ma'am?
Pati sa ano to, sir, sa replacement ng part na, for example, hindi na or talagang nasira yung hardware, no? So papalitan siya ni Foundation Care ng bagong hardware. Ayun,
Opo.
sir. So, sir, parang ang mangyayari, sir, is so for example, sir, meron tayong response time. Tapos pagka-response ni supplier, then i-check nila, no, kahit siguro remotely muna kung magagawa nila. Then if hindi, so siguro they could check on site. So what is the problem? Tapos pag na-identify nila, tas for example, we need to escalate, so we need to contact si Aruba TAC to to check. Then ganun kasi yung nagiging process natin, sir, no? So ayun, sir.
So, okay lang po sa lahat ng supplier na maglalagay po kami na provision para sa Foundation Care na ang local supplier po ang mag-on-site po. Wala tayong magiging problema po diyan po sa lahat ng supplier po. Yung questions ko po.
No, sir.
Yes po.
Yes, sir, for
So, wala
trends.
tayong-
Yes, sir, on site. So, okay naman sa amin. Ano.
So walang problema sa other supplier po kung maglalagay kami ng provision po. Bale, yung new provision natin is 3-year warranty, 3-year Foundation Care, next business day, hindi na on-site. Then ilagay din natin na ang mag-on-site for the support is yung local supplier na po. So wala naman po tayong magiging problema po niyan po.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So at least nagkaroon na tayo ng compromise po. So I just trying to say is since ilalagay namin yan na provision, at least ngayon dapat clear na sa lahat na wala tayong magiging problema kasi i-comply po yan during the submission of bids. Baka naman kasi merong ibang supplier na hindi pala pwede. So at least ngayon clarify na po natin.
May question ako sa supplier, no? Yung next business day na support, meaning 8 o'clock in the morning, the following day? Ganun ba yung ano dyan? Or what? Sorry for my limited knowledge on that matter. Tama ba?
Sir, ako na lang mag-explain, sir. Basically, sir, yung next business day at saka next business day on-site, pareho lang po, sir. Yung parang SLA yata yan or response time.
Service agreement ba yan?
O parang ganun, sir, na next business day pa nila maano po. Pero yung difference ng dalawa, yung on-site po, yung dalawa po, yung next business day at saka day on-site, ang technical support po, galing po sa vendor po, hindi po yung galing sa supplier. So, yung difference lang po ng dalawa is, yung sa next business day is remote technical support, habang yung on-site, pupuntahan
Yung supplier.
hindi po, pupuntahan mismo ng vendor, hindi po ng company po na
yan nga, yung vendor will do the on-site visit. The vendor will do the online visit and then yung vendor natin is yung bidder, tama?
Hindi po. Yung brand
yung
po,
main,
for example,
yung
Aruba, for example, Aruba po ang mag-visit. For example, Palo Alto po on-site po. Hindi po yung local po.
Sige, i-take note natin yan lahat, Bob, na yung mga
Actually, mas pabor kami na next business day lang po. Kasi mas lower yung cost. Pero gusto ko lang ma-see to it na yung provision na meron talaga magsa-site visit talaga. Para sa amin, in material na if yung vendor ang magsa-site visit or ang supplier. So para sa amin, kung kaya ng supplier mag-site visit, mas better. Kasi since pwede naman nila mag-communicate through vendor remotely po. So in agreement na po tayo sa lahat ng supplier na next business day na lang po. Then local supplier na po na mag-site visit po if needed po. Sir, actually meron akong question sa all supplier po with regard sa if since nagkaroon na sila ng parang research at saka estimation, kakasya po ba tayo sa PPM? Yung based on the TOR at saka price schedule po. Or meron pa kayong suggest na kung hindi kaya, then we will trim down natin yung, we will decide on trimming down some items po. Kasi in every pre-bid, yun yung pinaka-importante po. Mag-commit yung mga supplier na kakasya. At saka kung hindi kakasya, they will tell the end user na, sir, based sa aming estimate, hindi kakasya po. So, at least, dyan pa lang kasi baka doon, yan yung mismong reason magpe-fail yung bidding kasi walang nag-advise na hindi kakasya sa PTM po.
I think the budget is sufficient, given that there are no comments on that. Okay, may questions pa?
Yes, sir.
Sir, may
Sige.
habol.
Sige po, ma'am.
Sige, thanks, ma'am. As per checking pala, itong AP 215, yun na existing AP, sir, is end of support, end of sales na pala to siya, sir. Na in-announce ng end of sales date niya is February 1, 2018 pa. So, as per checking din sa portal ni Aruba, hindi na po visible yung foundation care niya. Hindi na po mapapurchase yung 215 nyo na existing, hindi na po marirenew.
Okay, tinitake note namin yan.
Then, ma'am, ano po yung suggested nyo po para ma-support po
sa lang, sir, sa controller side lang po yung pinaka-best effort namin yan, sir. Kasi siya lang po yung ma-renew. Tapos, yung lang, yung sa APs, pwede naman namin yun siya, sir, masali pa rin sa configuration. Pero in the event na may masira na AP, yun, sir, wala na po tayong support nun, sir. Kasi phase out na po siya.
Bali ma'am, meron kasing price schedule po. Can you email us po kung ano po yung dapat tanggalin po?
Sige, sir. We will do.
Kasi medyo merong, para at least mas klaro.
Okay.
Meron iba-iba kasi yung foundation care. Meron para for the licenses at saka for the AP, di ba po ma'am? At least ma-identify natin yung ano yung foundation care na pwede pa.
Yung para sa AP, I'm referring to number 11, sir, sa TOR, yung para sa AP. AP 215 na 3 years warranty. Hindi na din siya po pwede kasi hanggang 2023. 2023 na lang yung end of support sa mga sa APs natin.
Apo ma'am, bali yung ibig ko sabihin yung ma'am yung sa price schedule po. Meron kasi naka-specify doon na for some
sir, point out lang namin, sir, saan doon banda yung hindi na pwede makasali. Oo.
Baka magiging redundant. Meron kasi baka magiging redundant na siya kung kukunin pa namin tapos wala na pala.
Oo, sir.
Okay, thank you ma'am for your inputs on that. Last question.
Okay. Hello, sir. This is from ProNet Davao.
Okay.
In line na rin po sa question ni Madam. Pwede ko po mahingi, sir, yung part number and serial number ng existing AP po ninyo.
Actually, ma'am, na-email ko na po.
Na-email po ba sa ProNet, sir?
Yes po.
Okay, we'll check po.
Check ko po ha.
Thank you. Okay, thank you po.
Sir, si Trisha po to. Sir, yung mga hinihingi po ni supplier na mga numbers, siguro sir, better po isama rin natin sa bid bulletin para lahat ng suppliers informed na rin po. Kung relevant po siya sa text specs natin. I-bid bulletin na po natin lahat. Thank you po.
Bali ma'am, ang nasan ko po si Ma'am Akira at saka si Ma'am Marisa and Sir Chrismar. Kasi nag-ask din po sila with regards with the serial number.
Sige. So, i-ano natin, Bob, isama na lang natin yan sa bid bulletin para para malaman ng lahat.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So, bali, sir, di pa ata last. So, lahat ng may naka-indicate na on-site na foundation care, sir, mapapalitan na siya to next business day. Not just sa core switch, pati din yung sa mga access switch. 48 port and 24 port, no?
Ganun, we will decide on it with Sir Vic po. Pero wala naman kayo yung problema doon sa provision, ma'am, na
Wala, sir. We can render the support, sir, on-site support.
Okay. Kasi lang
Coming
yung
from our
importante.
end.
Baka kasi during implementation, doon pa tayo mag-argue kasi na, technically, sir, di yan pwede, ganun-ganun. So, yun lang po yung i-clarify namin.
Sige po, sir.
Okay. So, I think just in case mayroon pang mag-crop up na mga questions later, you can put it in writing para ma-response, ma-post na, ma-address namin siya through the bid bulletin. Time check is now 11:45 and I understand that BAC Chair Vladi still have a presentation, a PowerPoint to
Yes, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Nay nag-raise hand diri, sir.
Yes,
Siguro
sir.
last na siya.
Last na po siguro, sir. Just to point out lang yung critical sa sa TOR. Can we turn po sa page 56? Yes, sir. This yung sa work part. So any defective work and equipments, new and existing, whether the result of poor workmanship, defective materials, damage through carelessness, or any other cause, no? So, dito kasi sa part na to is sinasabi na the bidder will the bidder will replace kung meron man maging defective for the new and existing. So the concern lang is to we have kasi many EOL and EOM na devices. So once kasi no problem with the configuration, we can configure it. Pero for the event na, for example, dahil sobrang luma niya na, so hindi natin maiiwasan na baka magkaroon ng problems and kahit hindi naman siya totally carelessness, it's just the device is really old na. So there may be defects na makita while on implementation. And ayun, so hindi tayo makakapag-raise ng support once kasi EOL na siya and wala ng support. And ayun, sir. So medyo lang siya, mabigat sa part ng bidders. For other bidders po ba, may din sila dito sa part na to, sa work?
So may comment, would you like that this part will be replaced? Do you have suggestion, Ma'am Jami?
Yes, sir. We can replace this to, sir, sa lang, yung sa new lang, sir. Sa kung ano yung mga pinropose naming equipments, not the existing.
Sige, take note lang namin yan, no? Then tapos i-review namin.
Itanong na lang po natin sir sa ibang supplier. Kasi kung yung tatanggalin lang is yung existing, medyo it is on the disadvantage kasi ng university. Kasi kung ang magiging mangyari, any defective work and equipment, new, so with result to poor workmanship, defective materials, so kung may masira na existing due to poor workmanship or carelessness, so ibig sabihin, hindi na nila i-replace niyan. Kasi ang maisip ko lang i-revise is dyan sa provision na yan is kasi yung medyo vague dyan para sa akin is any other cost. Yung kasi yung parang para sa akin lang parang vague.
Yes, sir. Tama.
Opo. So,
yes, sir, correct.
Dapat defective work and equipment, new or and existing, i-retain yan, then pwede natin tagalin with any other cost kasi what if masira yung existing namin due to carelessness or workmanship and defective materials na inilagay, so it is on the disadvantage ng university po.
Sir, si Trisha po to ulit sa procurement office. Sir, similar po ba to sa warranty?
Not ma'am. Bale, ito yun ma'am, yung parang
warranty po.
Yung warranty kasi is para sa mga bagong equipment po. Meron kasi kaming mga existing equipment na wala nang warranty po. So, for example, yung meron kasi yung foundation kaya is yung mga bagong equipment at saka yung existing equipment ng access point lang po kasi ang nandun po sa TOR. Pero meron kaming mga existing equipment na kailangan integrate po, i-transfer sa new network, kumbaga ikabit sa bagong network. What if during the implementation merong masira? So, yung paggawa nila, for example, pag-transfer ng outlet, tapos hindi pala dapat doon i-transfer yung outlet, ganun. So, masyado namang in our disadvantage kung since new lang yung ikikater nila, so wala na silang pakialamanan kung sa kanilang workmanship po.
Opo.
Hello, sir. For example, sir, for example, yung access point natin na luma, ililipat natin sa ibang location, no? So, syempre, mag-off siya pag nilipat natin. Then once na ikakabit na ulit natin siya, for example, sir, hindi siya nag-on. So, it's not carelessness naman, no? Ano lang talaga, hindi lang talaga nag-on once na nung kinabit ulit. So, automatically, shoulder na agad siya ni bidder.
I think naman po, ma'am, magkakaroon ng investigation yan, ma'am, kasi i-investigate natin bakit siya nasira in the first place. Baka, for example, doon sa structure cabling yun, may something po doon sa cabling na problem kasi POE siya, kaya siya nasira. So, it will, para sa akin kasi it will undergo under investigation. Hindi naman kasi in automatic kapag masira, kakarguhin yun po kasi klaro naman po due to poor workmanship, defective materials, damage through carelessness, nakalagay naman po. For example, inapon pala yan ma'am or accidentally natapon ng tauhan niyo po, then nabasa. So, di ba? Tapos, for example, siyempre hindi naman namin makikita yan agad-agad. So, pag on yan, hindi na talaga nag-on kasi nabasa siya tapos sinaksak. So, under investigation, i-check natin yan kung bakit siya nasira in the first place. So, it found out due to na short circuit siya to na-spill na nabasa siya, then that is will go to damage to carelessness. Bakit siya nabasa in the first place?
Bali sir, if we find out na hindi siya through carelessness, no? So talagang lang siya, device defective. So hindi siya i-shoulder ng bidder.
Ganun po. Pero depende yan, sir. I-discuss pa namin yan ni Sir Vic po. Kasi meron naman ibang item na, for example, yung AP na sinasabi niyo po, sa original na TOR namin is nilagay naman namin yung extended warranty po. So, once we found out to other supplier na meron pa pwede pa pala kami makabil ng extended warranty for that device, then isasama po namin yan. Since
Okay,
meron
sir.
pala warranty.
For the sir, kasi nakalagay doon na i-replace na. So just parang in the event lang na i-replace yung device, so what is our approved specification for the replacement?
Nakalagay naman po replace by work material equipment in acceptable manner. So doon natin yung acceptable manner is siyempre either the same or better. Yun lang naman yung meaning ng acceptable manner. Dapat hindi below.
Okay, sir.
I-ask na lang natin yung ibang supplier po. Kasi para sa akin, kung tatanggalin natin yung existing, talagang it is our own disadvantage. It is in your advantage po.
Sige lang, okay lang sir kasi ang mangyari naman yan, hindi naman agad-agad na, ay nasira, replace nyo agad. So as mentioned, meron naman yung titingnan tayo investigation na bakit siya nasira. So I think due diligence na lang din sa sa on our side to identify kung ano yung mga sira na talaga, mga ganyan. And then kung talagang isay natin talaga is the supplier, bakit nasira, then they have to replace. Parang ganon yung ibig sabihin. Pero hindi naman yung agad-agad na kung masira, agad-agad replace nyo. Dadaan pa rin yan sa investigation. And then, kung ma-prove talaga na wala naman kayo accountability on that, then sa amin na yun. Di ba, Sir Bob, yung maibig mo sabihin?
Yes po, para at least yung mag-implement din, para at least meron silang maging cautious sila sa gagawin nila na project po. Kasi meron provision, kasi baka since wala yan na provision, so they will just take care on their own devices na bago. So
yes.
At least with that provision, magkakaroon sila ng kumbaga, ma-instill sa kanila na maging cautious, kumbaga, bago nila i-implement yan, i-test mo nila, working pala to, working. So, this see to it na once ma-integrate natin, working pa rin to. Kasi merong iba dyan na since hindi kasama, they will not be cautious to check kung working kung hindi. Then, since sasabihin lang, sir, kahit working pa, pwede naman nilang sabihin na, hindi siya working, sir, hindi namin integrate. Kumbaga, since hindi siya included.
Yes. Okay, sige. Okay lang ba yan, ma'am, sa supplier na side?
Or mas maganda kasi kung makabigay sila ng parang rephrase with that statement po, para at least we will assess po kung acceptable na ba siya sa end user. Kumbaga magkaroon ng compromise. Kumbaga hindi din lugi yung supplier at saka at the same time hindi rin lugi yung end user po.
Yeah. Well, sa experience naman namin, wala naman kaming masyadong na-encounter na parang ganitong problema kasi nga conscious naman yung mga nag-i-install. So kumbaga this clause is just to kumbaga protect lang kung merong masira talaga that we can ascribe doon mismo sa supplier.
At saka sir, it will speak on the quality mismo ng yung equipment po. Kasi for example, yung ni-cite nila na example, yung Aruba controller, which is Aruba, Aruba access point na existing. Yun naman yung isusupply nila. Kumbaga, kaya medyo weird na na-site nila yung na-scam po. Kumbaga meron silang, parang hindi sila confident sa quality ng product.
Sige. Okay. So, yeah, if you have some suggestions kung paano yan siya siguro or through carelessness or other similar cause prior to acceptance, then yeah, countable sila. Okay, so anyway, my comment dito si Ma'am Everos, paki-take note na lang din yan. Okay, so it's already 11:58, so maybe I can have 10 minutes lang of your time para mag-discuss lang ako. Mabilis lang naman to because lahat naman tayo may experience. Okay, so clear na ba dyan yung aking slide? Pre-bid conference?
Yes, okay.
So very quick lang kasi alam naman ng mga supplier kung ano yung nila. Yung lang mga nuances for this project. Okay? So yan yung narinig ko kanina, may nagtanong tungkol sa joint venture. So you need to have a valid joint venture, notarized, stating that you will enter abide provisions of the GPA. Failure to enter contractual background for the forfeiture of the bid security. Okay, so yan yung submission of technical financial records by any of the joint partners constitute compliance. Okay? Provided that the partner responsible to submit the NFCC shall likewise submit the statement of all its ongoing contract and audited financial statements. Okay, so yan yung mga documents. So mabilis lang to. We have the legal. Okay. Just standard na yan lahat. Then statement of ongoing. SLCC natin is at least 50%. So that's 25 M. Okay. Bid security. Technical, na-discuss na natin. So, yan yung specs natin. And then we have also omnibus sworn statement. Okay. 2020 audited financial. And then NFCC. Then yan yung class B kanina. And then of course financial component natin, nandyan na yung ating bid form and the accomplished price schedule. Okay, so we will have pass or fail. Diretso. Then you may submit your bid via email. Okay, so I think familiar na kayo kung paano tayo mag-submit. So hiwalayin nyo lang yung technical component, financial component, i-zip nyo siya. Okay. And then protect it with a password. Okay, so the two password must be different. Okay, and then send to backgoods.upmin@up.edu. So ito yung body of the email message natin. Okay. Name, designation, name ng company, address, official email, tsaka mobile number. Then don't forget the subject, PBM 2020-018, company name, bid submission. So please double check your subject kasi we will use the subject to sort your email. So what it means that this all emails with this subject will be sorted to a specific folder sa aming email, sa inbox namin. And then yan yung kumbaga common mistakes. Okay? So don't forget the 0 and then spell the bid submission correctly. Then proof of payment, technical component, financial component, or if not, you can also send link to the files in OneDrive, Dropbox, or Google Drive. Okay, so ito lang yon. Kung gusto niyo naman, you can send separately. Okay, so you have separate kasi baka masyadong malaki yung technical component. You can send separate email for that. Okay. Upload your file in Dropbox. That's another suggestion from us. And then password should consist of 6-digit number. And once bid submission has been submitted, you will receive an email similar to this. Okay, so ito nakalagay dyan. Bid submission is yung from our previous project. Pero this one should be 2021-018 upgrading of IT networks. So make sure na lahat ng submission nyo, makatanggap kayo ng ganitong email. Okay, proof. Okay. Kung separate, dapat makatanggap pa rin kayo separately. Okay? Because this will be used as your proof na nag-submit kayo within the time. Okay? Document successfully downloaded. Once received, downloaded, no subsequent changes or revisions are allowed. Okay? And then responsibility niyo, of course, to make sure that ma-open natin ang file at hindi corrupted yung file. Okay? And then bidder shall be required to attend the scheduled bid opening through video conferencing or YouTube Live. And then password for accessing the file will be disclosed by the bidders only during the actual bid opening. Okay? And then that's the mga reminders lang naman. Bidders whose bids are being evaluated are required to make any communication with the BAC pertaining to the evaluation bids from the time bids are open until notice of award is issued. Or magbigay na kami ng notice sa inyo. Then submit electronically to this email on or before September 14, 2021. If you prefer naman to have manual submission, please properly seal your envelope. So this one are not properly sealed. Okay, so that yan, pangit yan, hindi yan siya properly sealed. So paano mag-properly sealed? Maganda kung talaga siya, naka-tape lahat ng pwedeng ma-open. Openings. Okay? And then must be signed by authorized representative, submit original and +1 copy. And then documents must be tab kung mag-submit kayo manually. Okay, so nakatab dapat siya. Kasunod-sunod, yung pagkasunod-sunod doon sa checklist, yun ang susundin ninyong pagkasunod-sunod na ating documents. Okay. And then name of contract, lagay nyo dyan, address to the bid, and then do not open before date and time of bid opening. Okay? So, i-separate nyo pa rin yung technical component at financial component. Then, lagay nyo siya sa isang box kung ano ilagay nyo siya. And then, once we open that, dapat nandun na yung technical at financial component. Dito nakasil, hindi naman siya nakasil, pero dapat nakasil din yan siya. Okay. Okay, so bidders must submit. If a bidder submits both electronically and manually, we will consider the electronic submission as the final one. Okay. Then you can send it. That's it. And I hope na mag-submit kayo ng inyong bid. And I hope din, no, kasi masyado na matagal tayo dito. Marami busy ako, marami akong ginagawa. So gusto ko ma-award na itong project natin. Okay? Thank you. And meron ba tayong question regarding sa ating bid submission? I think alam na naman kasi nakasubmit naman na sila and wala naman tayong na-disqualify during the opening of bids. Kompleto naman yung mga documents. Yeah? Make sure lang natin yung technical spec. Don't forget to put comply. And then yung specs na ma-provide niyo. Usually inuulit lang niyo kung ano yung nakalagay sa specs. Ulitin niya lang tapos lagyan niyo ng compile. Same thing with the price schedule. Okay? So yung price schedule, sundin niyo yung quantity talaga. Ilagay niyo yung quantity, price per quantity, and total amount. And then pag total natin dapat hindi siya tataas so sa ABC. Yeah? Okay, Bam? Meron ba tayong question? Yes. Required from Christian, required po ba mag-purchase? Yes, required mag-purchase ng bid docs. Yes. So that's why I'm saying na kung mag-submit kayo ng bid, dapat make it sure na tama kasi sayang naman yung binayad ninyo na pera for this. Please, ako na ang mag-ano sa inyo, mag-beg sa inyo na at please tama sana yung ano ninyo na bid kasi sayang yung pera. Kung magsasayang lang kayo, bigay niyo lang sa akin diretso. Hindi pa yan masayang. So please make sure that your bid is compliant, andun lahat ng documents, ang TOR kompleto, walang discrepancy.
Hello,
Okay?
Vlad.
Kasi sayang yung pera.
Hello, Vlad.
Yes, sir.
How about yung previous bidders na mag-join in this bid, do they need to pay or buy the bidocs again?
Yes, sir.
I mean, kung nakabayad na sila before,
Anong before, sir?
yung sa first bidding, nakabayad na sila sa first bidding, and then magbayad ba sila for this? If
Yes,
they
sir.
will
Yes, sir.
join this
They will have
bidding?
to pay again, sir, to participate in this rebidding.
Okay.
Yes.
So sa trend, sir, di na sir, no? Kasi hindi kami nakasali doon sa second bidding.
Wala naman yan, sir, kasi binalik
Ah.
naman namin lahat yung pera.
Sir Vlad, we weren't able to receive yet the, sorry, Hina, sir, from Trends. Hindi
Yes.
pa namin po.
Yes, ma'am, please.
Already submitted the original receipt sa office po ng BAC. Mag-i-issue po ba kayo ulit ng resibo, sir? Or am I going to get back the old receipt? Kasi I think na-process na po yun, but hindi lang na-release sa akin.
Hindi pa na-release, ma'am? Sige, ma'am, i-follow up. Yun ba yung pinakauna talaga? Yung nag-ano
Yes, sir.
tayo, cancel?
Pinakauna pa.
Ay, di pa kayo na-releasean?
Hindi pa po.
Sige, ma'am, pagalitan ko mga in charge dyan, ma'am. Yun kasi, ma'am, ibinalik kasi namin lahat ng pera kasi nga, cancel yun sa aming mali yun siya.
Yes,
so, it should be, dapat nabalik na sa inyo and then you need to purchase again.
Okay po.
Pero sige, ma'am, I will follow up, ma'am.
Okay po. Thank you, Sir Vlad.
Okay, thank you. Pero yung mga sa first bidding na nag-post, I'm very sorry, di na naman consider. Siyempre, mistakes cost, diba? So, yan lang. Some mistakes are more costly than the other. So, dapat tama na. Anyway, you are all welcome to participate again. And kung wala na tayong question, siguro we deserve our lunch na siguro.
Thank you.
Okay. Ma'am Attorney Tricia.
Sir,
Ma'am Attorney.
Sir, question lang. Same bid doc fee pa rin po ba tayo?
Iba na yung docs natin, ma'am. Bid docs natin.
Hindi, sir. Yung fee po, same pa rin po ba?
Yes, ma'am. Same pa rin, 25.
Sir, kung same lang po, sir, yung kanina po, yung magre-refund sana, pwede pa rin po niyang gamitin yung old receipt niya. Pagsasali siya.
Okay lang yun, ma'am?
Okay lang po yun, sir. Para hindi na po i-refund, gamitin na lang po niya ulit kung sasali po siya.
Sige. Kung allowed tayo niyan, okay lang. Yes.
Vlad, I already returned the original receipt sa inyo po.
Nasa amin na ba, ma'am?
Opo, sir, kasi pinaprocess namin yung refund.
Okay. Sige.
As per Miss Christine po, yung releasing na lang po ang hindi na sa amin. Anyway, follow up lang din po si Miss Christine, sir. Okay, if ever
pero kung mag-join kayo, ma'am, pwede naman daw yun siya, ma'am. Mag-submit na lang kayo ng ng technical tsaka financial component.
Sige po, sir. Thank you po.
Okay, thank you. Ma'am Attorney Tricia.
Thank you, Chair.
Ma'am Attorney, pwede ka mag-stay lang kang 5 minutes lang, ma'am?
Okay po.
May tanong lang. Okay, so thank you so much sa lahat na nag-attend. Very overwhelming ating response sa ating pre-bid, and I hereby declare this meeting adjourned. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vlad.
Thank you, sir.
Sir Bob, please stay, Sir Bob. Sir Bob.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you po. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Sir Bob?
Yes po.
Di ba may tanong ka doon? Pwede itanong mo na lang dito, sir, kasi para diretso na. Andiyan na si Ma'am Tricia.